Hello everyone. Yeah, same t-shirt as the last video, and you know what this is? It's me talking about my photography equipment. It's a video I actually got a request from one person. I am doing this video simply because one person requested it. Cool, so let's talk about photography equipment. I am a semi-professional photographer and this is what I use. I try to keep all my equipment very budget friendly for myself personally, because I don't want to spend a lot of money and not get the full effect from it. So a lot of my things are very budget, and a lot of these things I did pick up either secondhand or on sale. Let's go through this. We're going to speak about all the cameras I own and then talk about lenses and filters and whatever else we want to. So let's start off with my very first camera. So this is my very first camera. It's a Canon 160. It's a point to shoot, which is great for learning things like framing and also shooting in manual. Even though this isn't a DSLR, it does have a very good manual mode that allows you to learn things about contrast and playing with shadows that you can't do on a regular point and shoot camera. I got this camera when I was 16. Yeah, 16 turning 17 I think. Yeah, my mom bought it for me, and yeah, it's just a solid little camera that I got when I was 17. I used it for quite a while until I upgraded to the camera that I'm shooting on at the moment, which I'll speak about soon. Yeah, it's really good. It's a nice beginner camera. You can pick them up secondhand for dirt cheap these days. So if you're looking for just a budget camera to just play around with, this is a good choice. Yeah, great little camera. Before we move on to SLR cameras, I do want to share with you the latest camera that I bought. I bought this camera last month and I've been having so much fun with it. It is the Polaroid SQ6 I think, and it is the Taylor Swift limited edition. So I really like this camera. Okay, being honest with you, it functions really well. It came with a bunch of Taylor Swift film for nothing. In South Africa we had a music store called Musica. It's probably older than I am. It was a store that sold CDs and DVDs and things, and unfortunately they did close down. And as part of the closing down sale, they got rid of a lot of stock, and I was lucky to pick this up for 500 rand with 3 reams of film and the filters and everything that goes on here. Yes, it was open in the box. Yeah, it was probably just an opened unit. That is why it was so dirt cheap, but I'm very glad, and I really like the photos that comes out of here. I will put a bunch of them up, and I am doing a little bit of a collection of Polaroids. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. So this is the camera I'm currently shooting on. It is an EOS 1200D that I absolutely love. I got this camera about 5 years ago. I've been using the camera ever since. It's what I take all of my photos with, or 90% of my photos with. All my professional work is done with this camera. It's such a nifty little thing. I love it so much. And then the lens on it, I'm not sure if you can see it from here, is the Canon EF 40mm. It is the, I think it's 2.8 model. Pretty much my go-to lens. And yeah, with the 1200D, it came with a kit lens. I don't really use the kit lens much anymore since I have this one. And then I'll say this one. So this is a 23-year-old lens. It's like 2 years younger than me, or 22 years old lens. It is the 28 to 135 USM lens. I picked this up for 1,300 rand. So no, it's just under $100. So it was very, very cheap. I'm very glad I got this lens. I picked it up 2 days ago and I've already got a bunch of nice photos with it. Solid little lens, got in-lens stabilization that makes the world of noise. It is incredibly noisy. It's got autofocus, even though I don't really use autofocus. I don't use any sort of autofocus unless I'm shooting my videos. And then there's this. So this is a photography set my grandfather handed down to me after I got my first professional photography job. It is an entire set. It's a Mamiya ZM camera. Yeah, it comes with 3 lenses. So there's this one, which is a 24mm prime. There is this one, which is a 50mm prime, and then there's this zoom lens. Oh, it's a 80 to 205mm. It's 4.5. It's a really solid lens kit. This one is dinged, but I got it this way. My grandfather probably dropped it. Not broken, but a very, very well loved set of camera equipment. And I do shoot with this. I really, really like shooting with this, and it gives me lovely memories of my late grandfather. So also comes with 2 flashes. Comes with the standard flash and then also a directional flash. I haven't used these because they require so many batteries and it's just like, I'm not putting all these batteries in just to test it out. So I will probably test it one day, but that day is not today. But yeah, that is all my photography equipment, I think. If there's anything else I added in little photos at the end. But thank you so much for coming with me on this journey. I'm very, very proud of this little collection that I've gotten. Let me know what your first camera was down in the comments, and also like what your lenses were and whatever the hell you have, because I love learning about what people have. And yeah, I love people when they show off their little collections and they're so proud of it, because this is an industry where everything that you have sort of has a connection to you. And yeah, all my work is done with these, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do this. So yeah, thank you so much. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.